I'm back. No, I shouldn't say back. We posted by accident before. Now we're back. And I'm not going to go into that because you weren't there, so you don't know, so it doesn't matter. So welcome, Hollywood Gatekeepers. Hope you get a chance to watch this. We're just going to do a quick little kind of go around on what is a genre. Not necessarily, you probably know what a genre is, but kind of just a little bit about movies and genres. So, and the reason we're doing that is because it's Valentine's Day. So today is a big genre day, as you can imagine, on Valentine's Day. We have Valentine's Night movies, Date Night. It's a good movie, actually. So today is Valentine's Day. Doug and I are here. If you don't know, if this is your first video with us, we are the founders of Hollywood Gatekeeper. Hey, Doug. And we do these Facebook Lives. We are going to be consistent with them, doing them. Hi, Cindy. Cindy is a screen reader, which we'll talk about. We will be consistent doing these Facebook Lives. We'll try to do them at 3 every Wednesday to kind of get another screen reader. Elaine is here too. So we're going to try to get these Facebook Lives to be doing them every Wednesday at 3 o'clock so that we can get some consistency going so people know when to show up if they'd like to join us. And you can always watch it afterwards as well. But we are going to talk today about, Elaine says hi again because she is a screen reader. So we have many, many ways that you can get involved in Hollywood Gatekeepers. Hollywood Gatekeepers, we formed this as a way to tell people about being a reader. It's an actual thing in Hollywood. People read screenplays for a living, and we're teaching people how to do that. So we are teaching different story elements, different things that readers need to know, both about how to break the script and about how to handle your career as a reader. We do that in the Hollywood Gatekeepers Facebook page. We do have a private group that you can join, so I will put the link below so that you can join the Hollywood Gatekeepers group, which is even more targeted information. And then we have a paid course. And we are also starting a podcast. So much stuff. So we will be talking about screen reading in all of those places. And so you can just find out little bits and pieces by scrolling down and watching all these videos and piece it together yourself. You can join the mailing list. You can do that on this page as well, so you can get more information there. Or you could do the paid course, which is what Cindy and Lane have done, and they've been diving in and learning all the ins and outs of being a screen reader. So that's what the course is about. So that's our little kind of stuff that we're doing. Join us on any level. We're happy to have you. Ask your questions. We're happy to answer them. And we have a free workshop. That's our big announcement. And announcements. Woo! Big announcement. We have free workshop coming up on March 7th. Woohoo! At noon. So join us for that. And that's where we'll dive really deep into telling you all about the paid screen reader course and about being a reader. And you get several, I think it's 3 or 4 free downloads when you do that. Or maybe it's 5 now. We've added bonuses in there. We have just so much stuff. It's so fun. It's just been building and building. So that's the Gatekeeper Screen Reader program. And yay, Elaine says it's fun. Yay. Right there. There's someone in it that says it's fun. Yeah, March 7th at noon, totally free. And it'll be about an hour, and you can answer any question. I'll have questions for you. No. I have questions for the screen readers, and they answer them. No, I will answer your questions in the free workshop. If you'd like to join us there on March 7th at noon, you will just keep an eye on the page. You'll see. You won't be able to miss it. We'll put a bunch of links there for you. So today we kind of wanted to break down genres. So genre is drama, comedy. Okay, we're done. Those are genres. Those are like the basic. Like that's the 2 that everything kind of falls under on some level or another. Comedy, drama. And then there's all kinds of things like musicals. Did you know that musicals are comedy? No, only in the Golden Globes. So you can have a super serious musical, but it's in the comedy section. And then there's a whole bunch of genres underneath. And for those of you that are here today, please, there's a little bit of a delay. I have to remember that. So if you're here today, please let us know what are some genres that you can think of. So I'm just going to rattle a few off. So I've got notes. Let's see, I'm prepared. We have your Western. That's a different kind of genre. So basically it's when everything changes. The setting changes, everything changes. That's the different genres. So, drama, comedy. Then you've got under the comedy, you've got romantic comedies, you've got buddy comedies, you've got ensemble comedies. So there's a bunch of different kinds of comedies. You've got romantic comedies. Oh, I just said that. Listen to myself. And then, you've got Westerns, which could be a comedic Western, 100 Ways to Die in the Old West. Great movie. You've got disaster movies, you've got period pieces, and now I hate to break it to all y'all, but 1990s movies set in the 1990s are period pieces. So period pieces are basically anytime horror, sci-fi. Yay, Cindy, see, she's so smart. She's a screen reader. Yay. I can't scroll. Okay. So you've got everybody knows when I talk like that, I'm in no way trying to be condescending. I'm very proud of everyone in the course, and Cindy's awesome. Everyone's awesome. They're doing a great job. And horror, yeah, buddy pictures, period pieces, 1990s and above, basically any time before the present. Pretty soon, I don't know what we're going to be calling the 2000s, but those are all basically period pieces, the 1700s, whatever. And then fantasy, like, the Harry Potter, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of different genres. And some, when you write a screenplay and when you read a screenplay, I'm trying to see if I can get to my comments. I can't. That's me scrolling. No. I'm excited because it's Valentine's Day, yay! And it's a perfect day. We talked about romantic comedies. So we do our in the course, we have a private screen reader group. So we all get together. That's why we know each other a little bit better. So we all get together there and we talk today. We talked about just romantic comedies, about just that genre and all the different things that make up that genre. So when you have all of these genres, what ends up happening is there's certain conventions that happen within each genre. So when you're a reader, you actually have to write, and you get a little thing called a coverage, which is like a book report, and you have to put in there what is the script. So you need to be able to recognize it when you read it. So, and then there's certain conventions that happen within genres. So typically, and anything we say, the rules are made to be broken, but typically, horror films and comedies are shorter, 80 to 90 minutes or 80 to 90 pages. A script is 1 minute per page. So that's how you know the page count. So they're typically shorter than, say, sci-fi or drama or things, especially period drama, because there's a lot of description that needs to happen. And so the movies are longer because they need these long sweeping scenes of showing you what's happening. Comedies are just mostly about character and dialogue, and especially romantic comedies, comedies in general are more about the people than they are about the setting, whereas a period or sci-fi has a lot to do with where they are. And so those tend to be a little bit longer. So you kind of know that there's certain expectations. And now, even more than ever, comedy genre started really to dark blue, stratosphere. But dark comedy started to become a whole genre in itself as the dark comedy genre started to grow and get popular. I can't see any comments. It won't scroll. So I'd love to see your comments and tell you. Let's see if I can figure this out. It's really making me gnarly. Gnarly? What am I, like? Spicoli? We're doing Fast Times at Ridgemont High now. It won't. There it goes. No, it won't. Nope. Nope. Not scrolling. Okay. Let me try one more thing real quick. So this right here is proof that you don't have to be a tech whiz to be a screen reader. I'm just gonna keep going. So yeah. So Doug is my partner. He's in the comments. I ramble on and make a fool of myself trying to work the tech while he says smart things in the comments. So Doug, take it away. Comments are yours. So please respond to people. I'm sure they're being brilliant. I have no idea of how to I'm gonna try my phone too. So anywho, so the genre, a lot of things change, and now even more genres are becoming. I'm looking at my phone too, so I apologize. It's kind of rude, but I just want to see if I can maybe see your comments if I go on there via my phone. Like we have even Pride and Prejudice with zombies, or Abraham Lincoln Vampire Killer. We are seriously like getting genres going. So, this is going to be weird. Oh, I think it's going to. Oh, that's me. Okay, let me turn it off. Okay, now I can see if I can see your comments. Okay, nope. But I'm happy that I'm working out like tech thing right in front of you, right? So there's no. I think that's just where we are at with comments. Okay, then. So you are going to need to be able to recognize that and be able to tell when it works and when it doesn't. So if you are, like there has to be see, I can't see the comments. Okay, that was just me squirreling off. I apologize. And one of the things, you know, in the course is that you kind of stuck with me. So then you've got movies like your indie, or what's sometimes called art house, or those. That's kind of usually, it's not really a genre, but sometimes they're referred to as a genre within readers. They sometimes say, "Oh, that art house movie," like it's, and we know what that means. It usually means kind of a smaller budget. You know, it's more about the production than it is about the whether it's comedy or drama. So that's a whole other thing that gets put on top of it. So there are, you know, different things that kind of get thrown together. Genres get you get cross pollination, cross contamination. That's what it should be called, cross-contamination of your genres. Vampire in Brooklyn, that's a really great dark comedy. We talked about this one, Nicolas Cage. We talked about it in the romantic comedy, because it's not a romantic comedy because I squirrel off, but that's a super dark comedy. Vampire's Kiss, that's what it's called. And, you know, Coen brothers are for their dark comedies as well. And they do not real, you know, they do straight movies as well. You get a lot of like pollination. Get Out is like, you know, groundbreaking in terms of it being a horror film and a thriller, and you know, you've got psychological thriller. That's another kind of genre that's not just a horror film and not just a drama. It's like in between there. You know, there's just so many different genres, and so as a reader, you have to kind of know sort of the elements that happen within each of these contexts and each of these genres. You have to kind of know the things that we're supposed to expect in those genres. And then it doesn't necessarily mean the script has to deliver what you expect. As a matter of fact, you kind of hope it doesn't. But you need to kind of know what the rule is, so then you know when someone's breaking it in a great way. So it's really, I mean, it's really like all over the place. And then contests, like, I mean, even up to the Golden Globes, but more so in screenwriting competitions, if you're reading for screenwriting competitions, they break scripts into genres. Often the competition is for that genre. So they have a horror contest, or they have a romantic comedy contest, and they break these scripts into genres. And so if you have a script that crosses genres, you can you know, apply it to more than one place. But if you're reading for that genre, then you really need to understand and have an appreciation for it, and really have some, you know, kudos to that genre, knowing kind of movies that work and didn't work in that genre. So yeah, that can really, as a reader. And the other cool thing, if you have a particular genre that you really like if you love horror films, then you could potentially specialize in that genre and only read those kind of scripts. But be careful, because if you love horror films and then you read thousands of horror scripts, you might not like horror films after that. Just saying. So that can happen. So that's basically it. We just wanted to do a kind of quick little run through, because we didn't want to take up a lot of your time on Valentine's Day, or whenever you're watching this. Any day, because we want every day to be Valentine's Day, right? Well, so yeah, I know, I'm making you ill, but I do think that I actually believe that. I'm like, that's for me, not you. Like, yeah, we say every day should be Valentine's Day. So go out, see some good movies. Doesn't have to be a Valentine's Day romantic comedy movie, and then even the ensemble pieces now, romantic comedies, you know, like Love Actually, are becoming ensemble pieces in a lot of ways too. So I could go on and on, because I just did in the screenreader course. Screenreader Facebook group about romantic comedies in general. So yeah, Cindy and horror. We know that about Cindy. She's our screenreader and she loves horror film. We have 2 horror buffs in the screenreader program right now. So as you can see, we sort of get to know each other in there, and it's really great. And she can never get sick of a boy. That's your niche right there. So yeah, so definitely you know, keep with us. Watch these free videos. We're going to give away as much information as we can. And then also join the mailing list so you can get even more information. Join us on March 7th at noon for the live workshop. And just, you know, we're having a great time. It's really fun. It's really fun. And we love exploring movies, and we love showing you the ins and outs of being a reader, either for Hollywood production companies or local production companies, or maybe as a consultant where you're not even working with production companies. There's just many routes you could go. So good to see you guys. It looks like I am seeing, after all that, I apologize. Looks like I am seeing the comments. So super fun. Love it, love it, love it. So go watch the movies, come back and join us. We will see you next Wednesday at 3. That's what we're going to start doing on a regular basis. So you can kind of count on that. And join the private Facebook group if you haven't done that already. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.